OMG! Y'all would have probably heard that Cardi B and Offset are getting divorced, but hold on to your wigs because this divorce drama just got a whole lot spicier with Nicki Minaj entering the chat. First things first, let's talk about Offset's financial situation. Y'all, it's not looking good for our boy. Remember when he was riding high with the Migos? They were selling out shows, dropping hits left and right, and making bank. But honey, times have changed. After Takeoff's tragic passing, rest in peace, the Migos split up and Offset's career kind of, well, offset. He faded into the background faster than last season's trends, but Cardi, being the ride-or-die chick she is, wasn't about to let her man struggle. Get this, Cardi basically strong-armed her way into getting Offset included in her deals. When McDonald's came knocking for Cardi, she was like, "You want me? Well, you're getting my man too." Same thing with the Baby Shark movie. The producers were only interested in Cardi and the kids, but our girl said, "Nuh-uh, my man's getting in on this action too." Talk about using your star power. But here's the tea. Even with Cardi pulling strings like a puppet master, Offset wasn't exactly making it rain. According to an insider, and y'all know I love a good inside scoop, Cardi's been the one bringing home the bacon and frying it up in the pan. She's all about that saving and investing life, while Offset's been spending money like it's going out of style. Are you ready for these numbers? Brace yourselves. Apparently, 95% of the money in their relationship belongs to Cardi. That's right, 95%. And it's not just cash, honey. Cardi's got the real estate game on lock too. They've got homes in Atlanta and New Jersey, and guess who's keeping both? That's right, Cardi B. But wait, it gets worse for Offset. Not only is he not as wealthy as he's been flexing on the gram, but he's also in some hot water with Uncle Sam. Y'all know the IRS doesn't play about their coins. Offset got hit with not one, but two tax lines. We're talking $1.6 million and another $32,988. Yikes. Now here's where things get really juicy. Enter Nicki Minaj. We all know Nicki and Cardi have had their beef, but turns out Nicki's got her own separate drama with Offset. And honey, she is living for his downfall. The tea started spilling last year when Offset and Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, got into some messy drama. It was so wild that Kenneth ended up on house arrest. Let me break it down for you. It all started with a video of Kenneth and his crew calling out Offset and threatening to jump him. Brace yourselves because I'm about to hit you with the receipts.
Offset, where you at? That's it. Gotta spend that shit. Them niggas out, nigga. I go Kanye, nigga. You know it's shop, man. You know it's shop, yeah? We outside. Big zoo outside, nigga. Big Queens, right?
But it didn't stop there. Kenneth took it to another level when he threatened to murk Offset.
Where's mama?
Big fucking money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know
Big
niggas.
Zoom.
They said you don't know niggas.
Big zoo.
We're on vacation.
Yeah.
We're planning your funeral, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way to the street, nigga. Everything, nigga. Let's play. Let's play.
I mean, really? At their big age? This isn't high school, boys. Naturally, the internet dragged them both for this childish behavior, but the drama was just getting started. Offset slid into Kenneth's DMs, and let me tell you, it was a whole mess. They were going back and forth calling each other broke and throwing shade left and right. Offset was like, "You old men and females business with no money for war." And Kenneth clapped back with, "I'm outside heavy, ain't hiding from no man, especially no rap man." But the real low blow came when Kenneth brought up Takeoff's murder, saying, "Use them money to get them men that killed your partner, my G, that's gangsta." Ouch, that's hitting below the belt for sure. Now, Nicki wasn't about to let her man take all this heat alone. She jumped in, claiming that Offset had been making false claims to the police and CPS about her family. According to Nicki, cops showed up at her house with guns drawn. She spilled the tea on Twitter saying, "2 times my home was surrounded by large guns. This person wanted a family with a 2-year-old to be shot at, yet nothing on any blog." But here's where it gets really interesting. After all this drama went down, Kenneth's little tough guy act landed him in hot water with his parole officer. The legal document stated that Kenneth was recording a video making threatening remarks towards a specific individual while in the company of someone with a criminal record. As a result, he got slapped with 4 months of house arrest. Now fast forward to Cardi and Offset's divorce announcement. You'd think Nicki would be celebrating, right? Well, not exactly. In a surprising twist, Nicki actually showed support for Cardi. She tweeted, "Stop beating up on yourself, handle it gently." I know, I was shook too. But don't think for a second that Nicki's forgotten about her beef with Offset. According to insiders, she's been throwing shade left and right, mocking Offset's financial situation. Fans caught some of that shade when Nicki tweeted stuff like, "Da dummies, was it worth it? We see you, Nicki." Now, let's talk about how Offset's handling all this. According to the streets, and y'all know the streets don't lie, Offset is scrambling to raise enough money to pay off his debts and avoid embarrassment. He's trying to spin the narrative and make the headlines look like lies, but here's the thing. Now that people know he's not bringing in as much money as he claims, nobody's willing to write him a check. Oof, talk about a reality check. But wait, there's more. Remember how I said Cardi was the one bringing in most of the money? Well, an insider spilled that Cardi's all about saving and investing while Offset's about spending wildly. So while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's. And by most, I mean like 95%. Can you believe it? Now let's talk about what the fans are saying because y'all know I love to hear your thoughts. Here are some of the comments I've been seeing. Offset used Cardi, married her, and now all their funds are attached to each other. Offset is the player for real. I really feel like he was staying with Cardi because he's broke. I don't feel like he actually liked that girl. Offset ain't got no money for real without Cardi, shaking my head. Karma gonna eat him up. Whew, that's a lot to unpack, isn't it? But here's what I'm wondering. Do you think Nicki is really out here clowning Offset like that? And more importantly, do you think Cardi is really going to go through with this divorce? Now let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. This whole situation is a prime example of how quickly things can change in the entertainment industry. One minute you're on top of the world, selling out shows with your group, and the next, you're struggling to maintain your lifestyle without your superstar wife. It's also a reminder of how important it is to manage your money wisely. Cardi B seems to have her head on straight when it comes to finances, investing, and saving for the future. Meanwhile, Offset's alleged spending habits are a cautionary tale. No matter how much money you're making, it can all disappear if you're not careful. But let's not forget the human element in all of this. Cardi and Offset have 2 children together, and divorce is never easy, especially when kids are involved. While it's easy to get caught up in the drama and the tea, we should remember that there are real people and real emotions behind these headlines. As for Nicki Minaj's involvement, it's interesting to see how these celebrity feuds evolve over time. One minute you're beefing with someone, and the next, you're showing them support. It just goes to show that in the world of hip-hop and celebrity culture, alliances can shift in the blink of an eye. So what do you think is going to happen next? Will Offset be able to bounce back financially without Cardi? Will Cardi go through with the divorce, or will they reconcile? And what about Nicki? Will she continue to throw shade, or will she stay out of it? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. You know I'll be keeping my ear to the streets and my eyes on social media to bring you all the latest updates. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications because you don't want to miss a single drop of this piping hot tea. Before I go, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Offset was really just with Cardi for the money? Is Nicki right to be throwing shade, or should she mind her own business? And most importantly, what do you think Cardi should do? Remember, besties, in the world of celebrity gossip, things can change in an instant. So stay tuned, stay fabulous, and stay curious. Until next time, you are watching Hot Gossip. Goodbye.